went, with the records under my coat.
I need a defibrillator. I want to say I share this passion for Sondheim, and I stood in the back for the original productions of Company, and I bought tickets, $5 tickets to Folly, so I know all this. I had an encounter with him later in life. I won't bore you with, but I had the same terror later on, even decades later, when I had even been a professional critic. And imagine reviewing the shows of someone you idolized.
Yes.
Anyway, that is an amazing encounter, Hilary.
It's got a last little.
Oh, okay. There's more.
Coda.
Yes, folks. There's more.
The coda. So of course I was flying back through. Wherever I was flying back through on the West Coast, I changed my ticket to go to San Diego, and I went to the show, and it was amazing. And I went to a matinee, and I bought a ticket for the night show as well. But in between the two shows, I went for a walk around the back of the theatre, and there was Steve with a long manuscript, kind of rolled out over his knees, and he was making changes to the score. And I went up and I said, "Oh, hi. First of all, that was incredible, but we met last month. Thank you so much." And he said, and he obviously couldn't remember me at all. And he was very polite, but kind of like, "Who are you again?"
Well, he's probably enmeshed in the process.
I think he was, but I also realized and I've realized over the years from talking to other people, that he was that generous to so many people, and I think especially young people starting out, that everybody has their story about Sondheim, that he made you feel so special and important, and that was your moment. And I actually I did meet him again in Australia a few times, but he never remembered me from one to the next.
Right.
Thousands of people that he did that for.
It's interesting because there was this Sondheim effect on a generation of musical theater writers. Some of them were burdened with it because they felt they could never attain his level of genius. And some of them were thwarted by it, I think. Some were inspired by it. It sounds to me like you were inspired.
You know what? I was most inspired by his generosity. And I just thought, if I ever have the opportunity to encourage the next generation of writers after me, that's a responsibility. I mean, I think that we have to make people feel welcome and give people whatever opportunities we're able to give them as well.